Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Student Chopal. I hope you all are good and safe. Today we are going to discuss third and last part of 2015 CBI APP exam. Before starting the video, I request to all of you, please subscribe the channel, do like, comment and share with your friends. You can also join our Telegram channel. So without wasting time, let's start the video. And question number 81 is under section 113A of the Indian Evidence Act, in which one of the following circumstances the court may not presume abatement of suicide by a married woman by her husband or relative. Option A, when the married woman died within 7 years of marriage under mysterious circumstance. Option B, when the married woman committed suicide within 7 years of her marriage. Option C, when the married woman committed suicide after 10 years of her marriage. Option D, when the married woman committed suicide by jumping into a well. And correct option number C, when the married woman committed suicide after 10 years of her marriage. Next, question number 82. Presumption as to electronic record under Indian Evidence Act is drawn by the court when the record is option A 5 years old, option B 10 years old, option C 30 years old, option D 13 years old. And correct option A 5 years old. Next, question number 83. According to the Indian Evidence Act, expert is a person who is especially skilled in option A foreign law only, option B science or art only, option C identity of handwriting or finger impression only, option D foreign law or science or art or handwriting or finger impression. And correct option D, foreign law or science or art or handwriting or finger impression. Next, question number 84. According to the provisions of the Indian Evidence Act, a fact is said to be not proved when option A, after considering the matters before it, the court believes that it does not exist. Option B, after considering the matters before it, the court believes that its existence is not proved. Option C, it is neither proved nor disproved. Option D, after considering the matters before it, the court considers its non-existence so probable that a prudent man ought, under the circumstance of the particular case, to act upon the supposition that it does not exist. And correct option number C, it is neither proved nor disproved. Next, question number 85. In criminal cases, which one of the following statement is correct? Option A, the fact that the accused person is of a good character is relevant. Option B, the fact that the accused person is of a good character is not relevant. Option C, the fact that the accused person has a bad character is relevant. Option D, the fact that the accused person is of a dubious character is irrelevant if the evidence to the contrary has been given. And correct option number A, the fact that the accused person is of a good character is relevant. Next, question number 86. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A, dying declaration may be oral or in writing. Option B, where there are two or more dying declaration in a case, there must be similarity of content between them. Option C, first information report recorded under section 154 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 may be admitted as dying declaration. Option D, statement of dying declaration cannot be recorded by a police officer. And correct option D, statement of dying declaration cannot be recorded by a police officer. Next, question number 87. Which one of the following is not mentioned under section 14 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872? Option A, intention. Option B, good faith. Option C, rashness. Option D, conduct. And correct option number D, conduct. Next, question number 88. Which one of the following statement is not correct in relation to documentary evidence? Option A, where a document is executed in several parts, each part is primary evidence. Option B, a counterpart is a primary evidence against a person who has not signed it. Option C, oral accounts of the content of documents is secondary evidence. Option D, a document must be proved by its primary evidence except where a party is entitled to give secondary evidence thereof. And correct option number B. A counterpart is a primary evidence against a person who has not signed it. Next, question number 89. The question of proving a document arises when its execution is denied by the adverse party. In such a case, a public document can be proved. Option A, by its certified copy under section 77 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872. Option B, in the court by producing oral evidence as oral accounts of contents of document. Option C, as an attested document by attesting witnesses. Option D, by other witnesses who have seen the contents of document where attesting witnesses have died, are not found, or have become incapable. And correct option number A. By its certified copy under section 77 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872. Next, question number 90. Section 101 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 states that whoever desires the court to give judgment as to any legal right or liability dependent on existence of fact which he asserts must prove the existence of that fact. This means that option A, burden of proving is a legal responsibility of a party willing to have favorable judgment from the court. Option B, under section 101 of the said act, burden of proof is always on the first party to a case, whether civil or criminal. Option C, burden of proof is always on the plaintiff in a civil case. Option D, proving of a fact means proving it beyond doubt. And correct option number A. Burden of proving is a legal responsibility of a party willing to have favorable judgment from the court. Next, question number 91. The presumption of law under section 111A of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 is not applicable where an offence has been committed. Option A, under section 121, 121A, 122 or 123 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. Option B, is committed in a disturbed area and it is shown to the court that the accused was present in that area at that time. Option C, is committed against the state by firearms or explosives in a disturbed area and it is shown to the court that the accused was present in that area at that time. Option C, under section 151, 146 and 153 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. And correct option number D. Under section 151, 146, 153 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. Next, question number 92. The case of Chilikuri Venkateswarlu versus Venkata Narayan deals with option A, estoppel, Option B, affairs of state. Option C, proof of legitimacy. Option D, dying declaration. And correct option C, proof of legitimacy. Next question number 93. Secondary evidence does not mean option A, certified copies. Option B, copies made from original by mechanical process. Option C, copies made from the original and compared. Option D, documents itself produced for the inspection of the court. And correct option D, document itself produced for the inspection of the court. Next question number 94. Admissions according to the Indian Evidence Act 1872. Option A may not be proved as against the person who makes them. Option B can be proved by or on behalf of the person who makes them. Option C may not be proved as against the person who makes them or his representative in interest. Option D can be proved by or on behalf of the person who makes them or his representative in interest. And correct option D, can be proved by or on behalf of the person who makes them or his representative in interest. Next question number 95. Section 112 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 is based on the principle that law favors legitimacy rather than bastardity of children. It is conclusive presumption and can be rebutted only on the ground of option A, DNA testing. Option B, non-access of parties. Option C, psychological impotency. Option D, adultery. And correct option B, non-access of parties. Next question number 96. The preamble is useful in constitutional interpretation because it, option A, uses vague and value loaded words. Option B, contains the real objective and philosophy of the constitution makers. Option C, is a source of power and of limitation. Option D, gives an exhaustive list of basic features of the constitution. And correct option B, contains the real objective and philosophy of the constitution makers. Next question number 97. The Supreme Court of India does not have original exclusive jurisdiction regarding a dispute between option A, the Government of India and a state or states. Option B, the Government of India and one state on one side and one or more states on the other side. Option C, two states. Option D, the Government of India and a foreign embassy located in India. And correct option D, the Government of India and a foreign embassy located in India. Next question number 98. The governor of a state has power to constitute a finance commission to review the financial position of option A, panchayats. Option B, state. Option C, religious and charitable institution. Option D, statutory bodies. And correct option number A, panchayat. Next question 99. The seat of a member of parliament may not become vacant if he or she, option A, absent from the meetings of the house for 8 weeks. Option B, holds membership of both house of parliament. Option C, holds the membership of one house of parliament and also that of a state legislature. Option D, is under any acknowledgement of allegiance to a foreign state. And correct option number A, absent from the meetings of the house for 8 weeks. Next question number 100. Under which law it is prescribed that all proceedings in the Supreme Court shall be in English language? Option A, Supreme Court Rules 2013. Option A legislation made by Parliament. Option C, Article 144 of the Constitution of India. Option D, Article 348 of the Constitution of India. And correct option number D, Article 348 of the Constitution of India. Next question 101. It has been held by the Supreme Court in several cases, including Menka Gandhi case, that pre-decisional hearing in all cases is not mandatory. Even the post-decisional hearing in some cases is a good substitute. Which one of the following correctly states the law relating to post-decisional hearing? Option A. The pre-decisional hearing may frustrate the very purpose of taking action and thus pre-decisional hearing is not required. Option B. Post-decisional hearing serves no useful purpose. Option C. Post-decisional hearing may be useful in some cases depending on the facts and circumstances of a case. Option D. Post-decisional hearing can be a substitute for pre-decisional hearing in all cases. And correct option number C. Post-decisional hearing may be useful in some cases depending on the facts and circumstances of a case. Next question number 102. Which one of the following statements is correct? Option A. A mentally retarded woman has a fundamental right to bear a child. Option B. A visually retarded woman has no fundamental right to bear a child. Option C. A person with physical disabilities cannot contest election. Option D. A physically disabled person cannot seek admission in an educational institution except against seat reserved for them. And correct option correct option A. A mentally retarded woman has a fundamental right to bear a child. Next question number 103. Which one of the following will not come under the expression state as defined under Article 12 of the Constitution of India? Option A. Government of India. Option B. Municipal Corporation. Option C. State Bank of India. Option D. All private universities established by acts of state legislature. And correct option number D. All private universities established by acts of state legislature. Next question 104. In which one of the following cases it was held for the first time by the Supreme Court of India that judicial review is a basic feature of the Constitution? Option A. A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras. Option B. L. Chandra Kumar versus Union of India. Option C. Kesavanand Bharati versus State of Kerala. Option D. Menka Gandhi versus Union of India. And correct option number C. Kesavanand Bharati versus State of Kerala. Next question 105. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A. No person has a fundamental right to refuse to give blood for DNA test to decide paternity of a child. Option B. No person has a fundamental right to refuse fingerprint for use as evidence. Option C. Every person has a fundamental right to refuse payment of a tax on ground that the government is using various taxes by providing subsidy for pilgrimage for a particular religion. Option D. The fundamental right under Article 21 is also available to foreigners who are in India. And correct option number C. Next question number 106. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A. Newspaper can publish parliamentary proceedings. Option B. Newspapers can publish any part of the parliamentary proceedings with the permission of the Speaker. Option C. Newspapers have the freedom to publish expunged portion of the speech of a member of parliament. Option D. Parliament has freedom to publish its proceedings. And correct option, option number C. Newspapers have the freedom to publish expunged portion of the speech of a member of parliament. Next question 107. Which one of the following is the leading case on the issue of transfer of judges? Option A. S.P. Gupta versus Union of India. Option B. S.R. Bombay versus Union of India. Option C. State of Rajasthan versus Union of India. Option D. Kesavan Madhava Menon versus Union of India. And correct option, option number A. S.P. Gupta versus Union of India. Next question 108. The case of I.R. Kolho is related to option A. Fundamental rights. Option B. Directive principle of state policy. Option C. Article 31C of the Constitution of India. Option D. 9th schedule and Article 31B of the Constitution of India. And correct option, option number D. 9th schedule and Article 31B of Constitution of India. Next question 109. The principle of evolving a uniform civil code is stated in option A. Article 42 of the Constitution of India. Option B. Article 43 of the Constitution of India. Option C. Article 44 of the Constitution of India. Option D. Article 45 of the Constitution of India. And correct option, option number C. Article 44 of the Constitution of India. Next 110. Which one of the following tribunals commission has been set up in accordance with the provisions of Article 323A of the Constitution of India? Option A. Industrial and National Tribunals. Option B. National Green Tribunal. Option C. National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. Option D. Administrative Tribunals. And correct option, option number D. Administrative Tribunals. Next question 111. The Constitution of India in Part 21 does not contain special provisions with regards to which one of the following states? Option A. Maharashtra. Option B. Andhra Pradesh. Option C. Assam. Option D. Himachal Pradesh. And correct option, option number D. Himachal Pradesh. Next question 112. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A. Article 370 of the Constitution of India is a temporary provision. Option B. Article 370 of the Constitution of India may cease to be operative if the President so declares by a public notification according to prescribed procedure. Option C. Any dispute arising out of the instrument of accession entered into by the former Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir can be adjudicated only by the Supreme Court. Option D. Article 1 of the Constitution of India is applicable to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And correct option, option number C. Next question 113. Which one of the following is not essential for creation of a new state? Option A. The consent of the state from which territory is to be taken out is mandatory. Option B. The Parliament can create a new state simply by enacting a legislation. Option C. The first schedule to be Constitution of India has to be amended for creating a new state. Option D. There is no requirement of seeking the opinion of the Union Territory which is converted into a state. And correct option, option number A. The consent of the state from which territory is to be taken out is mandatory. Next question 114. Suppose the central government decides to issue license to private parties. Which one of the following would be a valid procedure to do so? Option A, on first come first served basis. Option B, by inviting sealed tenders only. Option C, by open public auction only. Option D, by inviting sealed tenders and open public auction as the government considers best in public interest. And correct option, option number D. Next question 115. In India, the union government cannot issue direction to the states in which one of the following cases? Option A, protection of railways falling within the state. Option B, to ensure compliance with law made by parliament. Option C, to ensure that the exercise of executive power of the union is not impeded. Option D, to ensure that water of interstate rivers is not unduly exploited. And correct option, option number D. Next question 116. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A, no person can be prosecuted and punished for the same offences more than once. Option B, no person can be convicted of any offence except for violation of a law in force at the time of commission of the act charged as an offence. Option C, no person accused of an offence can be compelled to give specimen of his signature or thumb impression. Option D, no person can be subjected to a penalty greater than that which might have been inflicted under the law in force at the time of commission of the offence. And correct option C. Next question 117. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A, the Constitution of India contains provisions regarding the administration of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in any state. Option B, the Constitution of India contains provisions regarding the administration of tribal areas and scheduled tribes in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Option C, the Parliament may by law form within the state of Assam an autonomous state comprising of tribal areas. Option D, a law defining the matters with respect to which the executive power of all autonomous states shall extend can be amended by parliament by simple majority. And correct option, option number D. Next question 118. Public interest litigation is maintainable in respect of which one of the following matters? Option A, service matters. Option B, policy matters. Option C, parliamentary proceedings. Option D, black money deposited in bank outside India. And correct option D. Next question 119. Which one of the following articles of the Constitution of India permits state to make special provisions for children? Option A, Article 21. Option B, Article 19(2). Option C, Article 18. Option D, Article 15(3). And correct option, option number D. Next and last question. Bijoy Emmanuel versus State of Kerala case is related to option A, protection of religious belief. Option B, fundamental duties under Article 51(a)(e) of the Constitution of India. Option C, performing Tando dance. Option C, observing religious practice at any location. And correct option, option number A. So that's all guys. I hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.